Good morning, UPBOptionMillionaires.com. It's the day before spring. It's a Friday. It's March 28, 2015. And stock futures are rallying. Look at that to end this awful winter. We're up almost near the Fed high. This is S&P 500 futures. The SPY is not going to show as much of a gain because there's a little bit of a dividend going on. But if you look here, look at the move up. We're almost there, and then we might pull back, consolidate. But again, to me, higher prices seem on the way. We're new record highs. I brought this up in all my updates this week. Yesterday was just a song and dance. If you read my update yesterday, I was talking about how yesterday was a great day to consolidate off the spike high. And you're also emboldening the bears and the shorts to continue shorting, expecting a move down. I saw charts and all sorts of data pointing to, hey, after every Fed meeting, the market pulls back. Well, now it's doing the exact opposite. And so we're positioned for calls. The U.S. dollar index, I said it needs to take a break. It needs to take a break for this market to rally. Talked about this. We're down 1% on the U.S. dollar index. 1%. A beautiful pullback. We didn't flash crash. Hey, we don't want to flash crash. If we want to pull back, slow and methodical, just like the S&P 500 rally since the lows of March 2009. Let's look at crude oil. Crude oil is up a little bit. Look at this spike we're having it right now. We're up well over 1%. To weaker dollar should lead to higher commodity prices, at least for the short term here. Gold is moving higher. Even gold miners, even a stock like FCX that was clobbered down almost 4% yesterday, is doing a little bit of a bounce this morning. Talking about a bounce, how about Wynn Resorts? Hello, Wynn Resorts. Wynn Resorts, talked about this the other day when it was at its lows. 122, it rallied over 130 this morning. Let's take a look. It is, by the way, it's about 15 minutes before the market's going to open for trade. Wynn Resorts is at 131.40. Oh my goodness. In the Option Millionaires private Twitter account, I entered the 127 calls. I posted them there. Those are going to be pretty nice this morning as they were yesterday. So continuation, again, I brought this up, 137, 140, and then ultimately I think it's going to head up over 150, 160. But let's just see that continuation. Some other options I have. I got into some Google calls yesterday for a bounce. That 550 level has been very well respected. So we're looking, I got the 570s. We'll at least get up to this trend line. That'd be great if it happens today, but highly unlikely. I'll take 572, 573, maybe 574. That would be pretty awesome. And we're looking for continuation for Google. You can see it's starting to curl back up here. We're not even in the overbought. We're kind of in the no man's land here for the relative strength index. So, you know, let's just see that move up and with the market rallying. We're also see financials. I got some JP Morgan Chase calls yesterday. Looked so weak, beaten down right out of the open. Nice little intraday head and shoulders topping pattern. Pull back under 61 to 60.80. Then pulled, you know, kind of OTL off the lows yesterday into the close. Now it's up over 61.50. Same with Goldman, spectacular. Held at 190 level. Look at that, 190. Closed at 189.97. So it's down 3. Let's just say it held the 190 level, just for you know, purposes of this market video. You can see we're hold 190. And looking this morning, Goldman spectacular is at 191.45. That's on the bid. So we're up here. Not here, but up here. All right, I'm just being a little sarcastic. Price line off the lows yesterday was down over 1%. And then you can see the pullback. Actually, the rally on the Fed was getting beaten down on Wednesday. The rally up to 185. Then yesterday pulled back to 111.67. And kind of just meandered along its merry way the rest of the tradings. Look at that. Nearly $3 swings there. So a very tight channel. This morning is up over the 1190 level. My goodness, we're above the Fed highs. And if you look from a longer term chart perspective, looking for price line to move up to the... We'd also look at Baidu, which is moving up off support. Look at this beautiful support line. Working great. Two wonderful candles here. We'll see if we can get a continuation over the 220 range. Triple D, I got some calls because of a rumored buyout yesterday. I was suckered in, and that happens a lot. But you don't make any money not putting your money to work. And here we go. We're at support here, 27.50. If DDD, the Triple D, holds this line here, I might be looking for some out-of-the-money calls for next week or next month. We'll see what the prices are, what the action of the stock is. I'll let you know in the chat room via private Twitter at OptionMillionaires.com. Looking for a move up to 35 if it does indeed hold. Solar City, same kind of thing here. Solar City held level support here at 47.50. Just draw a trend line across. looking for a move back into the mid to upper 50s. I sound like a weatherman. It's going to be up in the mid to upper 50s today with a little bit of share selling and some cloudy, out of the money stock op. I don't know. That's not even funny. And let's move to GoPro, which, again, I like this week. That little line there, just a little straight line. Sometimes they just sneak in there. But you can look, I don't know, from a long term, you can say maybe we're just flagging for lower prices. It's possible, but I'm going to trade for upside. Heavily shorted GoPro, and I think it's going to move up to the 45 level. Had a nice little rally this week. Was able to get out for pretty nice profits this week. Let's look at FCX, which I've been talking about. Been beaten down. We could see support here to bounce. Hey, I've been the most bearish person on this stock for years now. It's fallen from 38 last year to 17 now. A little bit of a bounce there is possible before it falls into the abyss. Abyss, A-B-Y-S-S. That's my spelling test today. Hopefully it was right. Zillow. Somebody pointed out in the Option Millionaires forum some massive call volume on the name, mirroring a similar buying spree that happened back, I believe, in February. We had this big spike up. So here we are again. Is this just a bear flag, or are we going to see a big spike up again? Similar kind of pattern. Is today the day we see move up to 130? That would be ironic, don't you think? All right, UPP here. I'm going to cut the video short because we do have to get to the trading session. It's going to start in a little bit. Stock futures are higher. It's been a wonderful win week. Win for the win. All right. I'm just a little crazy this morning. I'll see you guys later in the chat room, Twitter. Have a great trading session, a wonderful weekend, UPB Option Millionaires. Goodbye.